Hi, Opies. Come on in if you'd like to have a seat for some symbolic support. Here's your scroll we are going to scry for shapes and symbols that speak. We're also going to add on some tarot and oracle, and we have GhostTube here kicking for any audio additions that may inspire or irritate. You know the drill. Receive or release freely, please. Opies, if you'd like to join me in the open, but you're welcome to fast forward. We'll close the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. All right, Ophies, let's wander your aura. Thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude. All right, Ophies. I'm seeing a rainbow, clouds with a rainbow. This rainbow sees you somewhere over the rainbow. I'm also seeing like Lucky Charms in that. Like that leprechaun guy coming forward. I'm also seeing a cow. I'm also seeing like this conversation, but there's some sort of animal. I don't know if they're earthly or not. They do have like a tail, sorry. Are they dining? Is that what they're doing up there? I'll see if I can share that, or you can zoom in. And of course, feel free to comment below what you see, sense, or feel versus listening to my yammerings. Yeah, I feel, I don't know, something sacred. I'm also seeing a fish. You know how like in the show Thomas the Tank Engine, how the trains, obviously it's for children and they have faces and they talk and there's all these personalities. I'm seeing that with clouds. And they're talking. They're talking to like what's in this tree. And I'm pretty sure it's maybe a cow or a lamb chop, or like a sock monkey type thing. I'm also seeing, is it 3D or 5D chess from Big Bang Theory? I don't know much about that. I don't know how to play chess at all, but that's what I'm seeing. This very multi-dimensional, multi-level game anyway. There's all these stages. Oh. Something about fine dining as well. Opies. I'm looking really hard at something that I'm keeping out here. It's approaching me, but I'm seeing like an alligator head. Okay, no, I apologize. I'm seeing a crocodile and an alligator head. But they're like stacked. They are working together. And it's, something's approaching me.
Don't come in.
Yeah, something's approaching me and I'm not sure about it. It wants to talk. But I'm seeing it like the Wizard of Oz, where, you know, here. Is it the Wizard of Oz? It's fine. It doesn't matter. Like they open the little sliding door first and maybe, or through the hole of the door. And they, you know, ask, I don't know, something about that. So maybe you have like a camera doorbell or your phone, like showing caller ID. Somebody wants to talk to you. But then I'm also seeing like this, like, wait, so this is where I see like somebody's coming and you want to talk, or they want to talk to you. Crocodile, alligator. But then see if I can find it. There it is. I see it better over here. Right here. I don't know if they're connected. I don't know, Opies. But it's like I see somebody going out now of your aura versus asking to come in. And they're like taking off a face. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? I feel like you know what I mean. But you have here in your cave of ice is Dancer of Lies.
Choked.
So I don't know if this is something that you're very aware of. And because you're obese, because now I'm seeing them as, I don't know that it's actually, I don't know what kind of fish this is. It's like they look a certain way, but when they show their teeth, it's like they have really big bottom teeth. I don't know what that is. I'm also seeing ants working on an anthill. Hardworking. Okay, I get very distracted, especially in your readings, but I love it. Okay, sorry. Cheers. I don't know if others feel like they can lie to you and like you don't know, but then it's like maybe you don't say that. Like you don't say that you know. It's almost like you're more curious how they're going to approach this. And it doesn't feel malicious or anything like that. It's just like a true curiosity, to be honest with you, or at least I'm feeling curious. I don't feel like I'm going to be receiving it because I understand this face coming off. And it's like, I'm okay with that. Again, your aura is also very collective. Your aura like very much so welcomes me into the collective, how you see things collectively, or how at least I can interpret. So if there's like lies abound in whatever kind of channels that would be, and maybe it's at work, maybe it's on TV, maybe it's in education, maybe it's in entertainment. I don't know what these things are, but I feel like you're like a lie detector. And that's just information. It's just information. And coming into your ring finger here, your cave of winds in your mind, you're very protective. Is it like gophers or something? I feel like it's an animal that doesn't look very... It's just kind of like that fish again. It's some sort of animal that can go undetected. I don't know if they're in like Australia or something, but they're actually not very nice, and they're very, very... Maybe they're just very, very territorial and protective. Interesting. Your cave of hearth fires up in your power middle finger here. We have the ancestor of exile. Man, you guys are tough. Whew. Okay, so how it makes me feel is I say that, but I gotta say, anytime that I've been in the Opie energy, I feel nothing but support. I feel like there's always education to be received in exchange. Like I don't know. But this feels like there might be something going on that you're... Again, maybe it's this person, thing, energy with the mask face off. And you're like, no, out the door. Because they are going that way. They are going that way. They are going out of your aura versus in. It's the fishy thing that has... So maybe it could be like emotional, or like they'll try and draw on your heartstrings. But then when I wander into your cave of... Oh, sorry. I know I lost my train of thought. Cave of rivers. So your feeling is purification. Oh, you have this point of view?
Tradition.
You have this point of view. It's like I am cleaning oracally. I have to maintain a certain... when I say certain, I think it's personal for each. A particular kind of...
We're here.
Like I'm saying like a dust buster. You know what I mean? Like there's a vacuum cleaner, a shop vac, dust buster. And then you might also have like a broom and a sweep. Like there's all of these different tools to be tidy oracally. And I'm sweeping.
He won't leave.
But as I'm sweeping, I'm also sweeping behind me, above and behind. It's like it works maybe like the crown or your higher self. You feel like it sweeps from up to behind. You know what I mean? Like taking things off. But then you still got to clean that up. And it's like offering it, you know, to the earth, to regenerate, whatever the case is. And then also from the front, but it starts more in like the heart, chest, breast area, and then down and out. Okay, so this is why. Because in your cave of earth, you are a hunter of paths to step forward. And this is like... what is that? I think it's like the old school Alice in Wonderland cartoon, and there's a dog that is a broom. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how else to better say that. It just is what it is. This is the way. This is the way. Opies, thank you so much for being here. Like, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already. And to all those who do support, share, donate, you warm my haunted heart. All the links are below if you're interested in a personal. And gratitude for your patience as I'm working on the store as well. So thank you. All right, let's keep going for Opies here. I'm going to flip it. This is your mid-world, and then I'll also add on the space of spirit, what you pinch and pick out of life. Yeah, I wanted to flip it again. Drilling, drilling, drilling. I'm drilling. Sorry, your goals, day-to-day life, reality of use the most business way. Like, and actually Capricorn is the karma card that came out. So if you wanted to watch the Capricorn reading, the drilling, you know, it's like the kind of like where Capricorns climb up the goat space. It's like you're able to drill down. And then Uranus, an unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected exchange. It's in your mind. I feel like you might be like cleaning things up in a different way than you typically would. You're preparing for something. 8th house, so that might mean something to you. Life or death issue, getting and using power and other people's resources.
Wednesday.
Yeah, you're cleaning up something. Drilling down. That rainbow. I'm also seeing a duck, like a loon is what I'm seeing it specifically here. I don't know if they're in Canada, like the loon. I'm also seeing an old school diving board. Anyone that feels that they have power over you, or again for your work that you do in the collective, cleaning. Okay.
Turn it off.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like turning the tap off of this connection, whatever this connection is, collective to individual, personal, professional. You know the drill. Wandering back into your cave of rivers and your cave, excuse me, cave of earth. You're purifying your dreams, your ideals, and being a part of something. It's in Pisces here. Very water oriented as well. And you've had fish come through. So whatever fishes, I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Gone goldfish. But yeah, there's something. It's like the kind of fish.
Farther.
Man, but you're purifying your dreams. And when I say dreams, it's even in that goals and dreams. Goals feel very tangible. Like I've put my dreams in place. There's some sort of path, cobblestone by cobblestone, inch by inch, step by step. There's something about it. My dreams coming into fruition, thawing from the cave of ice and coming into, it's like chipping away and being a sculptor of the steps I'm going to take. But in lieu, as I'm looking at, say, what may be carved in ice, because I'm over here and with the rivers, so they're, you know, water in different forms, I'm noticing any impurities, any debris that might have been caught up from the past, different people that, you know, and I'm not blaming anyone. It's there. I froze it with that in there. It's almost like I would come back to it at a certain time when I was prepared to purify that. And what am I going to do with that? Sometimes I'm going to use it. It's not all bad. Not all bad apples. And you're like, thank you. I'm so glad I've saved that. And then you have your beliefs over here in your hunter of past, in your cave of earth, what you believe, what your values are, and your resources. Like, holy schmoly macaroni, beliefs, dreams, and goals. Oh my. If I can remember that, I'm going to title. Sorry if I wasn't looking at the camera.
Wandering.
Yeah, I was wandering. Beliefs, dreams, and goals. Oh my. Second house, if that means anything to you as well. What you're working through. Luck and money, man. There's luck. Look at all. Money, 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 money. I don't know. And it is protective in a circle. Okay. Getting ready to close out here for the Ophiuchus. We'll grab your paranormal poker hands for your spirit space. There in the palm. Okay. Thank you. On the bottom, you have circle of life. And you have a lot of circles. Circle in the... That's standing out. I understand a lot, but that's standing out. In your second house. Okay, we have Sacred Mountain and Elder. I'm just going to plop these right there for now. Shapeshifter and Sweat Lodge. And Talking Stick.
Kneel.
So when I wander into the Shapeshifter and Sweat Lodge, it's making me feel just what we were talking about earlier, water changing forms from ice, de-thawing. It's like I'm chipping away at sculpturing this ice, and then the ice falls off and it melts and becomes my river. But I'm going to purify the water. Okay? I'm going to purify with the shaman of purification and Pisces of my dreams. I'm clarifying my dreams because I know they're going to become my goal.
Okay.
And then I got my belief over here as well. And I don't know what the alchemy of this triangle of beliefs, dreams, and goals is. I feel like maybe there's a configuration going on. I'm talking to... Oh, give me a moment. Okay, somebody wants to talk to you, but I don't feel like you're going to talk to them. I don't know what it is or who it is. Maybe even if it's... I don't know. I don't know what it is, Ophiuchus. You're talking. I see, at least when I feel like in your aura, I feel like I'm talking to myself, digging in, drilling down beliefs, my dreams, my goals, purifying these things, protecting them, doing things to serve and protect those values. Because that's what I want for other people. So I also apply that to myself as an elder, as an earth elder. Ophiuchus, as an earth elder. That doesn't mean you, in some ways, shape, or form, that you get, accolades for it.
Cousin.
It's sacred work. It's sacred work. So I talk to spirit about it. I talk to whatever spirit is for you. Creator, source, this, that, or the other. Your ancestors, your loved ones, past, to people. The spirit of people still incarnate. Maybe you find them at a sweat lodge or whatever sweat lodge may indicate for you. Maybe you have a cousin because the spirit box is like showing it out. Other consciousness cousins, like you reach out, circle of life. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just how it's feeling. Ophiuchus, let's add on a few runes here and see what we got going on. Movement horse. I don't know that this is going to come through. Maybe you can zoom in. See, it's not like a regular horse. It's like one of those very big ones. What is that? I'm going to use the word stallion, but there's a different, I think it's the actual kind of horse it is. It's Clydesdale. Yeah, maybe. Sure. Clydesdale. That's what it feels like. Unseen here, we have Explore Deer. I only say unseen because it came face down. Sorry, the sun's also starting to come out. And then we have hawk, visions. This is that, okay, your vision. When you shapeshift, there's the deer there, and then you also have the deer rune of exploring. And it's like your eyes, your earthly existence experience, maybe it's shifting into its elder energy. And it means that you can see things from like this bird's eye hawk view. Soaring over. For any lies, it's funny because it's like I just noticed them. I don't judge them because that's a waste of my time. It's like, oh, no, I'm not aligning with that. If anyone steps forward in mismatches, and this is not in a judgmental way, it just feels if there's, as Opie is like the lie detector, if I can't sense sincerity or earnesty, it's not about being right and like just stepping forward and going, this is my truth. That is not what this feels like. This, I don't know how to explain it other than sincerity. Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it. You stop it. Okay, Opie, let's on the tree for you to close out here. If I didn't say so already, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Sorry, and I also got distracted here with Uranus. An unexpected change, and I wanted to note that it was drawing me into like the elder eyes once again, Opies. Something about going out for dinner with people. See, there's this talking, and then there's talking. I know that doesn't make any sort of sense. I feel like when I'm as an Opie guest, thank you. When I'm yicky yakking with maybe like-minded people, doesn't mean it's agreeable. Doesn't mean it's the same thing. Doesn't mean everything's all roses. It means when it's just sincerity of like conversation, and it's intelligent and it's, you know, imaginative and intuitive. It's medicine. It's medicine. And I appreciate that. Okay, so apparently we have a bunch of trees here. So we have the fig tree of enlightening love. And see if I can read this. The quince tree, fruitfulness. Interesting. I was just gifted quince for my first time ever in my life. Didn't even know it existed this year. So the fig tree, stepping forward to support if it's also an earthly energy you're drawing upon. The lower pleasures you attract are potentially overwhelming and dangerous. Peace arrives through higher gratification. Ooh, so there it is. Any lower pleasures, people, places, or things that are potentially overwhelming and dangerous that we've seen right from your scroll. Through the hawk, in your elder vision, staying in the higher space of gratification for enlightening love, the elder enlightenment. And then with the quince tree, there's a cloud. That like that rainbow I was seeing like from your scroll there. Seeds that hold their ground today bear the fruits of present and future happiness. The quince. Ash tree, influence. And hawthorn tree, transformation. Yeah, you're going through some sort of change. Maybe this is menopause. Maybe this is, you know, midlife. Non-crises. You're shape-shifting into something. Your elements are being able to change forms with this sculpturing ability. Wherever it may be, it's none of my business. I can only do my best to express the symbology of it. But it feels mature, older, wiser.
Thursday.
The hawthorn is the equalizer of fortunes. What is extreme must change to its opposite. Interesting. You're doing this with the water, going from ice to the river. And in between is the sculpturing, the chipping away at carving out the ice sculpture. Beautiful. transformation. Something about 47. Maybe you're 47. Maybe 47 days. Maybe when you're 4 to 7. You know what I mean? Something about that. 47 hours. You know, it's like the first 48 hours. Yours could be like the first 47 hours. And last but not least, here we have the tree of life. From the innermost center of your psyche, your good influence radiates far, spreading light. The ash tree influence.
Hell.
This is what you support. And we all know what your abilities are amongst the collective with any sort of lies and the other side of shapeshiftery, right? Shapeshiftery has its positive that you're working in, hopefully. But we all know there's collective shapeshiftery afoot. You do. You have, Ophiuchus, you have this ability, just like the hawk, to see the elder eyes, your visions. You're willing to explore. And that's what sends it all out, to radiate. Oh my goodness. I kind of feel speechless, Ophiuchus, if I may. I'm not going to lie. I feel it's very bright in here all of a sudden. But good morning. And I'm going to let you go here. So until next time, Ophiuchus, thank you so much for being my muse. And I'll see you again soon.